All that men, let me tell y'all something. Hear me clearly when I say this. Every woman is a little girl at heart, and she is looking for the love of her father. If she had an awful daddy that did not treat her right, didn't treat her mama right, she don't know what it's like to have the love of a man. If you are brave enough and man enough to love that woman, she will come back at you with a love that you ain't never seen before in your life.
Welcome back.
Do you hear what I'm telling you, honey? This man trying to love you and all of this other stuff, and you just hollering and screaming at him. I can't say no woman sitting around saying, my man ought to understand me all these years. He ain't never going to understand you. I'm sorry to tell you, he ain't never, ever. You and your man are never going to communicate in a way that each of you understand each other. I tell you why, because women think up here. And men think, hallelujah. Do you hear what I'm telling you, honey? All that men, let me tell y'all something. Hear me clearly when I say this. Every woman is a little girl at heart, and she is looking for the love of her father. If she had an awful daddy that did not treat her right, didn't treat her mama right, she don't know what it's like to have the love of a man. If you are brave enough and man enough to love that woman, she will come back at you with a love that you ain't never seen before in your life. Look here, it's gonna scare her at first. She ain't gonna know what's going on because she ain't never had it. But if you are honest with her and patient, she will love you like you never been. She'll be down for you like 4 flat tires, I'm telling you right now. But if you run up on a woman and you're a man who like to run game, and you run up on this woman and she had a good daddy who showed her how a man is supposed to treat a woman, and you sitting there and running all this game, she ain't gonna have it. That woman would sit by herself, 95, in a house full of cats and happy, before she let you run some kind of game on. Go on upstairs and talk to this man. He trying to figure out, looking like a dumb deer in headlights every time they holler at him. Yeah, that's what he look like, a dumb deer in headlights. You're like, they'll be glad somebody trying to love you. That's why I tell these fathers, get in your children's life so that they will know what the love of a man feels like. So when they get out there in the world, can't nobody run no damn game on them because they know, no, you can't treat me like that because my daddy showed me what real love is. No, you can't talk to me like that because my daddy didn't do that to my mama. My daddy never did it to me. You understand? Right. Listen to me. Stop running after people that don't want you. That's a clear sign of low self-esteem. You hear me? I get it, baby. You better get that mirror and love everything God created. And until you do, you always gonna have some issues. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Baby, sometimes you just got to take a chance on love. Love is worth it.
My question, though, was that something you would do, Madea? I mean, like, should I really do that?
What do you mean, baby? That's love. Love is worth it. Hell yeah, I wouldn't do it at this age, but back when I was your age, honey, I took some chances. And that's why I live my life now. I ain't got no regrets. I got out there and I did the damn thing. Go out and have some fun. Just don't do nothing that's gonna ruin your life, but at least take some chances on love. That's love, baby. That don't come around all the time.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just scared.
I think it's the heartbreak you done had. Let me tell you something about heartbreak, baby. It'll spit you wide open, might make you not want to love nobody, and make you not want to trust nobody ever. But that's why I tell women when they get the heart broke, baby, if you get your heart broke, please have the courage to try it again. If that person break your heart, have the courage to try it again. If that next person break your heart, have the courage to try it again. Because I'm telling you right now, you keep getting your heart broke, pretty soon you're going to run up on a heart surgeon who know how to fix all them breaks you done been through. That's why you can't just stop, baby. You can't stop. Love is worth fighting for. You hear me? So I get it. Get your heart broke, don't want to trust nobody else, baby. Building all them walls. But let me tell you something about a wall. It'll keep everything out. Stop building them walls and build you some fences so you can look over and see if that's who you want to see or not. Do you hear me?
You're so wise.
Thank you. I know. It's the weed. But listen, I'm going to tell you this now. Speaking of wisdom, when y'all get married, make sure y'all saying I do to more than one person. Because I do to one person ain't going to work. Y'all got to say I do it to several different people. You understand?
No, I do not.
Honey, that's why so many people getting divorced these days. They just say I do to one person.
Okay, I'm going to take back what I said about you being wise, because I feel like you're going off the rails here.
If you was high, you'd be right there with me. But let me just break it down for you. When you marry somebody, 10 years later, that person's going to be somebody else. 10 years after that, they're going to be somebody else. People evolve. They change. That's why so many people renew their vows, because the person they said I do to at first ain't the same person they with now. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Take a chance on love. You're going to be all right. That boy too young to know that, but you old enough to understand it. You old enough to know what I'm saying. So, baby, y'all take your time, you hear? But you can always tell the person that did not do right by the person that died. They be the one at the funeral screaming and hollering, falling all over, acting the casket, acting like they ain't got no sense like this girl was here. Guilt. That's why I tell you, honey, you got to treat folks right while they live and give people their flowers while they're alive, because when they're dead, ain't nothing you can do about it. Guilt. That guilt gonna eat you alive, honey. I'm telling you, don't you let folks slip away. You got something you need to tell them. You mad at them. Oh, I'm mad at you. I ain't finna talk to you. And they go on and die. That guilt will eat you alive, honey. Fix it. Take time to fix what's wrong. I know I'm right about it.
Marriage expert John Gottman can sit with newly engaged couples for 15 minutes or less and predict, with 94% success, the likelihood of whether that couple will be happily married or miserable and divorced. What is his secret? How does he do it? He says the key to relationship success does not lie in candlelight dinners. It is not found in trips to Paris or horse and carriage rides under moonlit skies. It is not found in getting your partner a different gift every other week. And it is not found during long walks on the beach. Gottman says the most important factor for a happy marriage is attention. Small moments of positive attention. When I heard this, I thought about my mom. See, when I was 6, she told me that it was the little things that make the big difference. And as I look back on my parents' failed marriage, I see that it was those little things that eventually became non-existent. And if you're watching this now, then I know it sounds reminiscent because it is all too common today on this planet that we take each other for granted. We don't know what we have until it's gone. We lose touch with those who mean so much by neglecting the things that are so small. Now look, if you want to book a limousine with a mariachi band inside to take your sweetheart on a helicopter ride, that's fine. But I have to mention, none of that compares to giving your consistent, undivided time and attention. Because lasting love, as Gottman said, is all about the small stuff. It's about looking to your partner and telling them, I love the way your hair looks in the morning. It's about sending a random I miss you text to tell them that they're in your heart and on your mind. It's about when they call you during the day, does your voice light up like a dream come true? Or does your tone sound like you've got better, more important things to do? It's about choosing praise over blame. It's about holding their hand when you know they are afraid and you might be too, but you say, I'm here. It's gonna be okay. It's about pressing pause on your favorite show so they can tell you about their day. It's about making up funny nicknames. It's about complimenting a new hairstyle. It's about noticing the funny way their lips curl up when they smile. It's about the simple things like remembering that no matter how hard it gets or how much you argue, you're on the same team. It's about the simple bliss of watching a movie cuddled up in the bed. It's the gentle kiss right on the forehead. It's about the eye contact at the breakfast table, where due to the light hitting them at a certain angle, you notice a different shade or texture of their eyes. It's about those tight hugs from behind. It's about choosing to be kind instead of right all the time. It's the small gestures to show them they are truly treasured. It's not about the fancy dress-up dance clubs, because slow dancing in the kitchen wearing sweatpants is way better. It's about being weirdos together. It ain't always about making the heart melt. It's about getting them a glass of water when you get one for yourself. And yes, I realize that with so many extravagant celebrity weddings, for some people this may sound like trash. But if your partner doesn't feel seen, appreciated, or listened to without fear of judgment, then what kind of partnership do you have? It is said that 3 billion people in the world will go to bed hungry tonight. And there are 4 billion who will go to bed hungry for a single word of love and appreciation. If you have a malnourished partner, loved one, or friend, then please listen. I want you to feed them small acts of love and attention. And now is a good time to start, because it truly is the small moments of our lives that take up the biggest part of our hearts.
That's all for the video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content like this and hit the like button and share. Also leave a comment if you have a topic you want us to cover. Until next time, take care.